Alright, in this video, we are diving into a topic that has the entire XRP community buzzing. We have all seen the memes. We have all seen the moon boys on X or Twitter claiming that XRP is destined to hit $10,000 per token within the next 10 years. It's the kind of price target that makes you want to quit your job and buy a private island tomorrow. But wait, we just got some very direct words from one of the smartest minds in the space. David Schwartz, the CTO Emeritus of Ripple, finally addressed these $10,000 claims just 17 hours ago. He is trying to suppress the price, or is he giving us the real talk that we desperately need to hear? So in this video, we are breaking down his logic, the math behind his argument, and the conspiracy theories that he is finally putting to rest. So let's get into the details. But first, let's check the current price at CoinGecko, where XRP is at $1.38. It is up by 1% this last 24 hours ago. So let's go back to the news where it says here, Ripple former CTO speaks up on XRP price surge to $10,000 in 10 years. So, why does David Schwartz think the $10,000 math doesn't add up? The debate started heating up after Elon Musk made some comments in court about most crypto coins being scams. David Schwartz actually agreed with Elon on that part. But then the focus shifted quickly to XRP's future valuation. People are using complicated formulas like the Breeze-Bernisk model to justify a 5-figure price. Schwartz didn't hold back. He said that if there was even a 1% chance that XRP could hit $10,000 in 10 years, rational, rich investors would already be bidding the price up to at least $20 today. He asked a very simple rhetorical question: why aren't they? In my own personal opinion, I love David's honesty here. In the crypto world, we often get blinded by hopium. David is reminding us that the market is driven by rational actors. If the big whales truly believe 10K or $10,000 was a 1% possibility, they would be buying every single XRP available right now until the price hits $20. The fact that we are still trading in the $1.30 to $1.50 range tells us that the smart money is waiting for more proof of utility before they bet on those astronomical numbers. So, can Ripple actually force the price of XRP higher? One of the biggest rumors in our community is that Ripple has a secret button or a secret plan to push the price of XRP to the moon whenever they want. Some people think they are waiting for a specific date to flip a switch. Schwartz rejected this idea completely. He said that while these theories might have sounded plausible years ago, it's hard to argue that today. He pointed to the increased transparency of the company and the way public markets actually work. So in my own personal opinion, I think it is important for us to realize that Ripple is a software company, not a market manipulator. They want XRP to be valuable because they hold a lot of it, but they can't just make it $10,000. Price comes from supply and demand. So my take, Ripple is focused on building the pipes, the infrastructure, and it's the volume flowing through those pipes that will eventually drive the price, not a secret meeting in a dark room. So the next question is there a grand conspiracy being hidden from retail investors? For years, the XRP riddlers have been posting cryptic messages about secret government deals and hidden gold backing for XRP. It's fun to read, but David Schwartz put a wet blanket on those fire theories. He declared, "We are not hiding some grand conspiracy, at least not as far as I know." He essentially debunked the idea that there is a secret plan linked with Ripple to reset the global financial system overnight. My own personal opinion about this part is we all love a good mystery, but sometimes the truth is simpler. The conspiracy is actually just hard work. The secret plan is just signing up one bank at a time, one country at a time. I believe that by chasing these conspiracy theories, investors actually miss the real news, like the Clarity Act or the new lending protocols. We don't need a conspiracy for XRP to be successful. We just need adoption. So, how do the wealthy actually view XRP as a risk? Let's go back to the actual post here. David Schwartz made here a very interesting point about how rich people think. He said, "The way rich people preserve wealth is by taking bigger risk than other people can stand to take." He noted that if large-scale buying from these individuals sustained, it would affect the price regardless of whether it happened on public or private markets. So in my own personal opinion about this is a wake-up call for many of us. Rich people are not rich because they play it safe. They are rich because they bet on the right horses early. If the $10,000 target was a high probability event, the richest families in the world would be scooping up XRP in private, over the counter or OTC deals. While we see some institutional interest, we have not seen the total global wealth move into XRP yet. This tells me we are still early in the adoption curve. And finally, what is the realistic path forward for the next 10 years? If $10,000 is off the table according to the CTO Emeritus, does that mean XRP is a bad investment? Absolutely not. Schwartz isn't saying the price won't go up. He's saying we need to be rational about the targets. So in my own opinion, I've always said that XRP hitting $10 or $20 would be a life-changing event for most of us. Why do we need $10,000 to be happy? If XRP hits $10, that's a massive return from current prices. I believe the path forward is through the utility phase we talked about these last few days. As more banks settle using XRP, the floor price rises. We don't need a moonshot based on a lie. We want a steady climb based on the truth. Overall, David Schwartz just gave us a masterclass in market reality. It might not be the Moonboy news people wanted to hear, but it's the truth we need to hear to stay grounded. XRP has a massive future, but the future is built on code, law, and adoption, not conspiracy theories. So we need to stay focused on the real news, keep an eye on the utility, and as always, keep those diamond hands. Now let's check our daily chart, our daily XRP chart right here, where we can see that the current price or current candlesticks being formed is still playing or consolidating inside our symmetrical triangle pattern right here. Yesterday's candle experienced a rebound here on the lower portion of our symmetrical triangle. This shows that it seems the consolidation inside this pattern will continue in the next following days. Alright, this finally ends our video. Thank you very much for watching and see you on the next one.